A skeleton doing taekwondo. Although this looks like a scene from a karate video, this is serious science. This is what it looks like when scientists think about the way people move. The computer projects the motions onto the screen. It moves the figure in exactly the same way a person would move. Arms and legs have mass and turn naturally about their joints. It all begins behind this door in the so-called Motion Capture Lab. This is a laboratory in which human motions are transferred to the computer. It starts with rather bizarre actions. That's because the computer needs to get its bearings before it can process the test person's motions. Sensors set up all the way around register the motions of the handpiece. The system calibrates itself. The next step, the test person is tagged with markers. The sensors meticulously record his every motion. While the test person moves through space, the sensors precisely register the trajectory of the markers. But this is just the first step. In the next step, the computer computes meaningful motions using the individual data points. To do this, it needs to know what each individual point means and which point corresponds to which marker. Scientists use the so-called labeling technique to achieve this. Every marker is mapped to a point. The computer saves this information in a detailed table. And that is how the individual markers do the taekwondo dance. It is easy for the computer to combine the motions and insert the respective parts of the body. The skeleton can now dance. However, the scientists' goal is not to improve martial arts. They are primarily interested in the forces at play and the angles the joints can assume in any conceivable situation. This data is invaluable for the design engineers. They, after all, are facing a challenging task. They want to design car interiors so that any driver can easily see and reach all the switches. The virtual model RAMSIS helps design engineers determine whether an interior lives up to the task, and that before a single sheet of metal has been pressed. It all happens right in the computer, and it makes no difference whether the driver is tall or short. RAMSIS shows all kinds of things. We can test what are the preferred postures in different vehicles, and over the years, RAMSIS was refined in terms of resolution and range. It can model different population types, men, women, of different sizes and proportions. Scientists at the Technische University München started working on a digital model of the human body 20 years ago. Today, nearly all car manufacturers worldwide deploy the digital manifestation of the human body, RAMSIS, when they develop new car models. In the meantime, they've refined the model even further, and in future, it will be able to do more yet. One big step has already been taken. RAMSIS has learned to see. It can take into account the characteristics of human vision, far-sightedness for example, or a person wearing glasses. And we will continue enriching RAMSIS cognitively towards intentional movements, towards specific grasping movements, and we will continue differentiating the whole topic of vision and perception in more detail. This will allow engineers to design technical products in ways that makes them even better and easier to use. And this is the future. Cameras observe the driver and the surroundings. When he boards his vehicle, the system recognizes his size and possible obstacles. It knows how to open the door and how to adjust the driver's seat. Man drives, the car thinks.